So just quickly, I'm giving away this box. It's like 75 pairs of flies, covering everything from nymphs to buzzers, dries, little mini lures, etc. Is that in focus there? Hope so. Yeah, I'll be giving this box away. All you need to do is like, subscribe, like, or stick a note in the comments, and I'll pick somebody for there. And then you can win this box of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 2, 3, 4, 5, 70, 80. 80 flies all together. So all you need to do is like or comment to win this fly box. Take care. Cheerio. Hello, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks very much for coming back time and time again. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Okay, some flies stick in your mind, and they stick in your mind for certain reasons. When I started river fishing properly in 2020, I sort of played with it prior to then, but 2020 I got into it big style. And there was a couple of people that showed me exactly where I was going wrong, what I could do to make things right. One of them was an old boy, Tom McLeish. I say old, he's not old at all. And another one was another old boy. I say old, he's not old at all. Grant Gibson. Gibby showed me this fly. Tom showed me Jingler and other flies, but Gibby showed me this. He called it Gwillim's Emerger, and it was after they'd fished in the Wirralls in Wales. Gwillim Hughes had showed him this. It's basically based on a Caldy Canard. This one I actually think's slightly better than the Caldy Canard, and I reckon it's the floss body and the build up of the head that makes a difference. It's maybe me just thinking it, but anyway, it's a great fly and one for olives and March browns. The hook isn't your usual hook that you'd expect for a river dry fly. It's a grab pupa. Now the original one is a size 12, tying to 14, but size 12 tends to work for LDOs and March browns. The original hook it was tied on, Gibby tied it on, was a B100, if you can remember them, Camazon. My thread's a tan thread, and I'm just going to get a little bit coming into the thorax. Make sure that's strong enough, because I've only got a little bit of hook play there. And the fundamentals of this stuff, of this fly, sorry, is still water boys love this. And I'm very careful with this stuff because it's worth its weight in gold and it's tied right. Amber worm. That's your amber flexifloss. And that's for the amber worm. This is what I use in this fly. So tie it in, nice and tight. Pull this under tension, create a body. Do not worry too much about a little bit of hook shank showing or blah 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 or blah blah blah. It's a little emergent, it doesn't really make a big difference. You can tie it super neat. You can like cover all this over with your tan thread, which I'm doing now. Keep all the nerdy boys happy. All you pro tires. Oh yes, pro tire. Right. Stick it up in there, keep everything nice and tidy. Now, don't wind this up under tension. Keep it loose so it's segmented. I'm going to turn this hook a little here. So you want the lumpy bumpiness of it unstretched. You see what I mean? So you can see there I've got a proper segmented effect. pull the flexi down to the eye, come back a little bit, and then snip. Look at the colour of that stuff, beautiful. Really, really, really bonny. So I'll tidy this a little bit up. You can rattle these out quick, or I can anyway. Great, great fly. Such a good fly. A little bit of elk here. Beautiful, this stuff. I need deer stalker. So you want half a straw's worth, half the thickness of a straw. I'm not a lot there at all. And you want to get that in the hair stalker, get all your tips married up. Excuse me, because this might. Actually, I'll do it here. Get all these lined up. And I want this going halfway, so it's over the back end of the hook. Now the way to tie this stuff in is come up, down, up again, and then just pull tight. Didn't move your thumbs, it'll start to spin. Like so. And then your best bet is come in with a blade, cut back. Some's went under the hook shank there, but I'll get rid of those. And then back up, ready to go. Come through the deer here, the elk here, sorry. I might tighten my vise up just a smidgen. That's him, that's looking nice. So I now want to get 3 CDC feathers, decent ones, 1, decent ones, 2, 3's enough for this fly because you've got your, even though it's a big hook, you've got your elk hair there as well. So I want the deer hair coming just a little bit past the tips. Get that bedded in nice and tight. That's him. And then in with your scissors at an angle, cut up, watch the thread, and then just come through this, right up onto the fly where the thorax would be. So I've now got this stuff. This is black pepper mad rabbit. It's a nice contrast, dark contrast against the fly. I just want a tiny little pinch to create a really thin, look how thin that is, dubbing rope. Coming down. Now, you'll notice I've got just a tiny little bit left here. What I do is I do this with a lot of nymphs as well, but I get a little clump. See that there? Just a little clump of fur over the hook, the eye. So that's caught in. Pull everything back. A little bit too much there. Come back a couple of turns. That's better. So I've got a little bit of eye to work with. There you go. What does that look in your size? A little bit more required. So I'll take this back a little bit. And I'll get a little bit more on that clump. So if I get this and I get that, I just get a little tiny bit more up and down locking. That's better. That's better. And then just come in and whip finish. And that is my version of the Cul de Canard Gwillim's emerger, Gibby's dry fly, whatever you want to call it. But I'll tell you what, early doors, that's something else. Oh, tiny little bit of super glue on them. Be careful when you're putting super glue on these kind of flies. And it's got fur or fibre. Get your nail in between you and that fur. You'll go a long way. Yes. That is a very bunny, very handsome and very effective dry fly. I really hope you enjoyed that, folks. If you did, please be kind enough to subscribe, tell your pals, etc., etc. Take care, bye bye.